Now, between Jarvis, Pella's mother, and Pella's children, they don't have children, yeah, the one they will give birth to. Who deserves to be next of kin? Who deserves to be Pella's next of kin? Because I'm asking, because I don't know the reason why some Nigerian men seem to be more focused on who should or who shouldn't be Pella's next of kin than congratulating him on his court wedding. Yes, Pella and Jarvis, they registered their marriage under the act, right? As you can see some videos on my screen and pictures. So it's a beautiful ceremony. You know, they have done their traditional marriage already, so they decide to register their marriage. And in a few days' time, August 1st, they will be conducting their white wedding. Now, after the marriage registry, the next thing, Pella and Jarvis posted videos and pictures. Nigerian men were in his comment section say, Pella, if you know what is good for you, do not make Jarvis your next of kin. Oh, don't make Jarvis your next of kin. Because for some reason they have this opinion that, oh, if you make somebody your next of kin, see, it means that if you die, that person inherits your property automatically. I don't know how they jumped into that conclusion, because that is not true. They were debating who should be Pella's next of kin, who should be Pella's next of kin. That's why I'm asking this question. By the way, congratulations to the young couple. I'm very happy for them. They said they were going to do something and they did it. They're matured. It's not by age, seriously. Now, Pella had to go live to talk about the whole next of kin. Apparently, Pella doesn't even understand who is a next of kin and what their responsibility should be. But then let's listen to what Pella had to say concerning the issue first before I drop my opinion.
Stop wetin your advice. And this one na 2026. This one no be say na 2015, I be na 2020. When you go dey advise, don't turn your go and put your mommy as a next of a king. No put your wife. Why will somebody be advising me for that kind of thing? So you are telling me I go comot for this world before my own mommy comot for this world. God will punish you. So I will reach like imagine me reaching like 90 years. My mommy don't pass 100 years, he don't go. So who go be next of kin? No. To be my children. So listen. That is not even the cocoa of the course wedding. So a lot of you people go to.
You see this thing wey Pella talk so, many Nigerian men believe say next of kin, immediately you just make person next of kin, say the person, if anything happen to you, na the person go inherit your property. But that's not true. That is not true. Even though say person na your next of kin, e no give the person the authority to dey manage your money or manage your estate. When I mean estate, all the properties, all the things wey be say belong to you. Next of kin no mean say the person go fit carry am, go fit sell am, go fit inherit am because you dey sick or because you don kpai. Except say you give that person power of attorney. And even power of attorney sef, wetin happen? You wan die? Let's continue, my people. Even that power of attorney, you fit decide say you wan give person power of attorney make e fit do anything concerning your finance. You fit decide say you no give person general power of attorney, which means that person wey you even give a power of attorney sef does not even have the right to manage everything that belongs to you, both your finance, both your properties, both everything. No, you can decide to give somebody power of attorney over a certain aspect of what you own, maybe finance, maybe your landed property, maybe your business or whatever. So many of you who don't even know what a next of kin is or the responsibility of a next of kin, I think you should go and educate yourself. Next of kin no mean say, oh, the reason why they talk of next of kin na if you dey, especially maybe you are sick, you cannot make certain decisions. Next of kin na adult wey dey very close to you wey fit make decision for you. Let's take for instance say you dey sick and that sickness require operation, like you need to go for surgery. They fit reach out to next of kin say, okay, how e be? Next of kin go make decision say, okay, if this surgery go dey okay, make dem do am. That is the responsibility of a next of kin. So if you know that your wife is good enough to be your next of kin, then why not? You know the reason why peller dey talk now say, oh, so na wan make I die before my mama, is because im dey think say next of kin automatically mean say the person go fit inherit your properties if anything happens to you. No, that's not what it means. Next of kin is a responsible adult that can make decision on your behalf. It does not mean the person can go into your bank account and start packing your money and start selling off your property until you give that person power of attorney. If it is general, means that general power of attorney, they can do anything they want to do with whatever you own. If you are given the power of attorney over a certain thing that you own, maybe your finance or whatever, they only have power over that. So more na dey know wetin una dey talk for na, hey, don make your wife your next of kin. My younger brother is my next of kin right now. I can decide to change it tomorrow. And another thing you need to know about power of attorney, once person don kpai, you see that power of attorney, e don go. As far as the person write will, na will dem go read to take check, okay, who and who go inherit this property, who and who will not inherit this property. Those of you that are legal practitioners, if I'm wrong, you can correct me, but this is the little I know, even though I'm not a lawyer. For the small research wey I don still do concerning this matter, this is the little I know, say even power of attorney wey you go give person, say okay, this person will be in charge of making decisions concerning an aspect of your life or generally concerning everything that you own. Once you don kpai, that thing is null and void. If you were, sensible enough to write your will, na your will go determine who go get this one, who go get that one, who go get that one. Not be person wey you give a power of attorney na im go inherit all your property. No. And guess what? Giving somebody power of attorney does not necessarily mean the person must be your family. It is supposed to be someone that you trust, a responsible adult. So when we dey talk about next of kins, you need to first know what a next of kin is. What is the responsibility of a next of kin? A next of kin no be you go pack your property where you die. Because I know say na because of that one make una dey suggest give peller say don make Jarvis your next of kin. You can even hear him. He said he will make his children his next of kin. But your child have to be a responsible adult first, because before they can even make decision. Because you cannot tell me that a baby that you just gave birth to today, if anything happens to you as a person, maybe you are sick, you had an accident or something at all, you are incapable of making a decision. You can't tell me that a child that you gave birth to yesterday will be the one to make decision on your behalf. That's the reason why they tell you a responsible adult that you trust. You trust their judgment. You make them next of kin. I know that if anything happens to me today, God forbid, my younger brother will be able to make decision on my behalf. Then if I don't, maybe later in life, if my children don grow, I don study all my children to know say okay, this one is responsible enough to make good decision, then I'll make that child my next of kin. It doesn't mean if I kpai that is only that child that will inherit my property. Do you get it now? So when I hear some of you men say, hey, I can never make my wife my next of kin, I will rather make my mother. What if your mother dies before you? Which is the prayer of every parent, by the way, that may God not let me kpai before may God not let my children kpai for my eye o. Make I kpai before my children so that dem fit bury me well. That's the prayer of every parent. That's the, if I send my mother anything now, first prayer wey she dey pray, you will never die before me. That's the first prayer my mom will pray for me anytime I send her anything. God bless you. You will live long. You will never die before me. Do you get? That's the prayer of every parent. So if you are making your parents your next of kin because you are ignorant, you feel like, oh, if I make somebody my next of kin, means if anything happens to me, the person will pack up my money, the person will pack up my properties. What if your parents die before you? Like I said, which is the prayer of every parent. What would you do? Who will make decision on your behalf after you have made your parents your next of kin? And na that your papa or your mama fit make you kpai. That's why you see say peller dey talk say, are you insinuating that I will kpai before my mother? But it is not about kpai. Decisions can be made anytime, any day. Decisions can be made anytime, any day. So more una dey educate una sef, because before una dey cry up and down for next of kin. Me wey make my younger brother my next of kin, I be mumu na. I no be mumu because my pikin never reach adulthood. E no, which decision a 6-year-old can make now? Nothing. But my brother is already an adult. But that does not mean he's going to inherit anything that belongs to me tomorrow, except of course, God willing, I have a lot of money, I write my will, I say this one, that one, give this one to my brother, give this one to my child. That is how it works. So please educate yourself, I beg you.